Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and with us always is Joe.
It's a legend, never gonna guess forever. That's all I had. I was really trying to like squeeze in "It's My Life."
Yeah, I was gonna say Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I don't think it really worked that well.
I think it did okay.
This is the real downside to like coming up with stuff right before we record.
Right on the wire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it though. I listened to that song today. Actually, it's kind of funny you saying that.
Wow. Have you ever seen that music video?
Dude, it's weird. Right?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's my favorite trope of old rock bands is when they get together to play a concert. Nickelback made one a couple years ago for their song San Quentin. And like, I love they open up on some teenager who always like, they get a fucking ring-a-ding on their, whatever the latest phone is. And they're like, Bon Jovi's playing across town. Let me grab my skateboard. And they just run across town as if to go see fucking 45-year-old Jovi at that point. Fucking
yeah, that was like 15
fucking
years
Richie
ago,
Sambora's got his cool 2000s haircut. You're like, oh man, nothing gets the college kids amped like fucking Bon Jovi, bro.
You want to see what we're dealing with today? Get the feeling here. Perfect. All right. Well, so today's podcast topic is saints. Close enough. It's close. All right. Well, that was the podcast.
Anyways, well,
sainted.
Go watch AC/DC live in Sao Paulo. And
yep. No, it says Saints Part 1.
Cool. We did learn, was it last week or the other week? Some saints, little murdery.
It's
little
like
to tie people up in trees and shit. Like
it's not even
set fire to entire cities.
It's not even like a redemption arc either.
Mm-mm. She was just kind of an awful person that did awful things. They're like, First Lady Saint.
Fucking, they're like, you did it, Lady Saint. You did it.
Like this. Look, this is why we gotta get rid of DEI. Okay.
DEI saints.
DEI saints. Catholic Church known for its DEI.
Disgusting. Absolutely. All right. Well, let's get to the first podcast topic to see what other DEI saints they have. I'm pretty sure they're all DEI, to be honest with you.
Oh, every DEI hire.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Pope, the most DEI.
Most DEI. Yep. They just look at Italian. Okay.
Yeah. That hat. All right.
Hey, well, let's see what we're dealing with. Fact number 1: only 5 of 10,000-ish canonized saints are non-human.
Only 5?
So there's 10,000-ish canonized saints. Can we pause?
That's a bit much.
I didn't think there was 10,000. I thought being a saint was like a big deal. Like you would line them on the church side of a church or something.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they've been around for a while.
10,000 though. I think
it's a lot. That's a lot.
I think there's only like 200 people in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Look, I don't even think Marvel has 10,000 characters. Because look, man, I don't think Goblin or Hobgoblin count. That's clearly just the Green Goblin painted different. Okay.
So wait, can we make the Catholic universe, the Catholic cinematic universe, then, where all the saints are superheroes?
Like fucking event. Okay, dude, no joke. Tangent. Have you seen The Pope's Exorcist?
Yes. Who hasn't?
Fucking Russell Crowe, right?
Yes, it's amazing.
The end of that movie, he discovers Catholic Shield. Right. Like they were trying to do fucking Catholics Assemble, bro.
Dude. I mean, and they could tie it all back in with the Exorcist movies. It's very easy.
Yeah.
He was probably supposed to have a tie-in in the the flopped Mummy with Tom
Same
Cruise.
guy.
Yep.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and Monsignor. Like, everyone knows that classic guy.
Yeah. Okay, so, but there's only 5 non-human, which I could see like a dog, a cat, a bird. You know what I mean? Like,
I hope a whale's in there. That'd be cool.
That's the most liberal shit you've ever said in your entire fucking life, dude.
Dude, what? Like, okay, like, you know, it works, man. Jonah and the big fish, right?
Yeah,
like,
it does, but you know, that doesn't stop it from being like super fucking liberal, what you said.
I'm just saying, what if a whale helped a priest when he was out on a raft or some shit? It'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Some rando whale just...
Yeah, it was like fucking the whale from Castaway.
The whale from Castaway.
Fucking, yeah, he woke him up, right? He was like, wake up, guy.
Wake up, guy.
I'm sad about Wilson, too.
What do you think? Fact number 1, 5?
I mean,
non-human.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's more than 5.
It'd be nuts if it's like, no, actually 50%.
Yeah, just half.
Every animal the Pope's ever had is a saint.
I mean, I'll go, yeah, whatever. I think 5 made it in.
I'm going to say the majority are going to be dogs.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, I feel like a dog is going to be the majority list.
Why not? He's man's best friend. It'd be criminal if it wasn't.
Yeah, I think so. So, all right, well, then let's go true. For fact number 1, that only 5 out of 10,000-ish canonized saints are non-human. Sound good?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, it's false. God, we suck, dude.
It's more than that?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a we're dumb kind of a thing. Look. We had to take our shot. Okay. It basically, okay. In
also,
Catholic
no
doctrine,
one said we were smart. So,
in Catholic doctrine, humans are the most specialist of all living beings. So we are the only ones to get the password to God's Wi-Fi network. Therefore, no other official saints are non-human.
Okay. Well, that's why I figured only 5 snuck through. They had to be real good boys.
They had to be really good boys. Yeah. So it says here, remember how the Loki series, the time cop dude had to deal with split offs by pruning the timelines? So cutting the timelines off. With the stick thingy to keep everything manageable. That is pretty much how the Catholic Church handled local saints cropping up all over the place throughout history. Perhaps the most famous one is Saint Guinefort.
Obviously.
This is a 13th century greyhound dog. A very, very goodest boy.
Oh man, we need to bring back the name Guinefort for dogs. That's all I know.
So it says he was known by a French knight who went in to check on his infant son, only to find the cradle overturned, the baby missing, and the dog with blood dripping from its jaws. Being a reactionary, overly emotional male who shouldn't be allowed to own or control anything, he immediately assumed, after an ocular pat down, that the dog ate his baby, lashed out violently, and killed Guinefort. While processing the scene after the fact, he found his son unharmed underneath the overturned crib and the remains of a large, deadly viper nearby that Guinefort had killed while protecting his son.
Wow. Way to be a dickbag, dude.
Dude. Overcome with grief and regret.
Yeah.
He gave Guinefort a fancy burial inside a well, sealed it up with stones, planted trees and flowers all around it. As the story of the brave dog began to spread, peasants started visiting the burial site, erecting shrines, and bringing their sick children to receive blessings, miracles, and healing from this very special.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Boy. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Thousands made pilgrimages to the shrine of Saint Guinefort, and word eventually got back to the time cops, who sent an Inquisition agent out to investigate the variant. When he found out it was a dog, he was mortified, as surely this would be the thing that would ruin the Catholic Church's reputation forever as a serious religion.
Could you imagine if that PR got out?
Yeah, instant.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Imagine if it got out that we liked dogs.
But Saint Guinefort the goodest boy would not be easily pruned from people's hearts and minds.
Of course.
They would go on to respawn the variant every time the church burned it down. The church burned down a little fucking thanks for being a good dog shrine.
I'm going to say it. Worst thing they've ever done. That's it. I'm out.
You burn this shrine 2 or 3 more times, I'm not coming back to Catholic Mass.
Yeah.
It says finally around 1930s, hospitals became a thing, so people stopped bringing sick children to the forest wells for dog miracles. So,
well,
Saint Guinefort.
He's still the bestest boy.
Technically, writer. That's one saint. That's one non-human saint. It doesn't matter. Saints are not chosen by the church. They're chosen by God. So, I'm just saying. But
I'm pretty sure there's a council of people that make the final.
Yeah, but they're guided by God. Don't you know anything about the Catholic Church, Joe? Oh, that's right, you don't, because you're not a fucking knight.
Why would knights have...
Because knights are Catholic.
All of them?
Like 99.9.
I mean, also, knights aren't a thing anymore. Of course I'm not a knight. No one is.
We're not going through this. We are honorary knights of the land.
What if you're knighted by the Queen? Then you're Protestant.
No. We didn't get knighted by the Queen. We're honorary knights of Sealand.
Also not Catholic.
100% Catholic.
We're Sealandian.
Well, Sealandians are nationality of knightly origin. Yeah, but our knighthood comes from there. We fight for the honor of Sealand, but...
For the people listening at home who hadn't listened to the episode about Sealand, one, go back and listen. I think that was only audio. But still, we also did not get knighted by Sealand.
It's not honor.
This is a title bestowed upon us by the host of this show.
By us. Well, listen, I think Sealand was...
Also, us is not, nope. I'm pretty sure this was you.
You can say what you want, dude. We're knights.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'll roll with it. I want to be very clear. We're still waiting for our honorary knight title from Sealand.
Look, I'll accept knights from Sealand, or what was the remember, this is actually hearkening back to the very first episode. Remember the guy that claimed the land of everything in the universe outside of the world? What was that place called? It was
oh my god, some guy tried to lay claim to space.
And he named he had a bishop of Mars and stuff.
Yeah. It was great stuff.
Dude, yeah, he even wrote to Congress and stuff. It was great. Well, it doesn't help us here.
Ultimately too, we should have given it to him, because then he could have stopped Elon Musk. Technically he would have owned it.
Yeah.
Because wasn't part of his thing he wanted to stop countries from owning space? He didn't want a nuclear power to own the moon.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Space should be owned by everybody, is I think his thing. So they don't want the government to come in and claim ownership of the moon, and then it's just theirs now.
Better system. Would have been a better system.
The writer did give us a 0.5 point, so we got half a point.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. Go us.
I feel the writer's been in a suspiciously good mood lately.
You know what?
I kind of miss the old writer.
You know
I miss the fight.
I'm gonna take away that point now. 0.
Good. We didn't earn it.
We did earn it. We answered it correctly.
No, we said at least 5. It was 1.
Are you not recognizing Saint Guinefort's sainthood? Are you denouncing his sainthood right now?
He's not canonized. I'm sorry. Okay? We're going off of canonized characters. He's been burned down 5 times, guy. Clearly the Catholics don't want him in there.
He's the forgotten saint.
Look, man.
That's an anti-hero.
I think I don't even know if St. Patrick's in.
Yeah,
he's got a day named after him.
I'm pretty sure St. Patrick's a saint.
To Irish people. But, like, I don't think the Catholic Church at large recognizes
I'm going to be shocked if there's not a fact about him in here.
It would be crazy.
Well, let's go to fact number 2 and see what other saints you can shit on.
Like, I seem to remember, like, Irish people getting up in arms that, like, that he's not a saint. Yeah. Like, that he's not in
he earned it. So, fuck. Here we go. Ready? Fact number 2. The patron saint of actors.
Okay.
Died while performing in a play and impaling himself on a crucifix, but it was miraculously resurrected by the roaring applause from the crowd who just thought it was really good acting.
Fuck yeah, James Brown it? Fuck yeah, let's go.
James Brown impaled himself?
Well, James Brown would do this thing where he pretend to have a heart attack on stage. And he'd go to the ground, and like his people would come out, like throw a towel around him, and like he was too exhausted, he couldn't go on anymore. But the roar of the crowd would bring him back to life.
Is that just what happened? One of his performances, he just didn't get back up.
No, he got back up every time, my guy. The man had 37 heart attacks.
What did James Brown die of? Plane crash?
I think just old age.
Old age? Oh,
yeah. I think he was like almost 90 or some shit.
Wow. Okay. So, what if he did try to, like, they entombed him in a mausoleum, and he got back up and he's like, "Ha! Hey!" And then he can't get out of the mausoleum now.
Let me out the box.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just sitting there. We open it up to move it or something.
Oh, Jesus! Let me out the box.
He's just laying there, just bones outside of the tomb, like. They're like, well, we should have let him out.
He comes dancing out of the casket, dude. It's a hot in the casket.
You should be dead. The patron saint of actors. This one says he died, though. Well, okay, wait. So it says he died, impaling himself on a crucifix, but was miraculously resurrected. So he obviously didn't die? So we got sainted for faking a death?
So he got stabbed pretty bad. That's what I'm hearing.
Damn. Like, and this is old school stabbing. This isn't like you scratched yourself, like a 2026. Oh, I got stabbed on stage.
There's no Neosporin on this guy.
Dude, he must have been like right through his chest, like a fucking spike. And he's like, ah, and then they cheer him on. He's like,
he passed out from the pain, woke back up. Everyone's like, oh my God. And he's just like, ow.
Great acting. I'm a saint now.
Thank you. God, do you think he got up and was like, the show must go
on? Yes, that's canonized now.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, what's this dude's name?
There is no name just yet. It's just patron saint of
acting. Okay.
So the writer's keeping it very, very.
I mean, look, that's the most theatrical thing I could think of. So yeah, probably.
Well, then let's go true for fact number 2.
One of them has to be true, right?
One of them has to be. All right. So for fact number 2, we're going to go true that the patron saint of actors died impaling himself on a cross and was resurrected due to the applause from the crowd. 3, 2, 1, bam. Well, this one's false too. No, we're not good. All right. False. There is a patron saint of actors with a pretty great origin story, but that's not it. Here's the real one. The year 303 AD.
Okay.
For context, AD is after death.
Right?
After the death of Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Jesus Christo 303.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to cover up the fact I actually don't really know what the AD stands for outside.
I think it's now ACE.
ACE
after current common era, before common era,
after crucifix era.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
I mean, I think they still kind of judged around the same time, right?
Yeah, no, it's still the same, the lineage of BC and AD, but they just changed what it meant. But it's still based upon the death of Jesus.
I feel like that's
or the birth. Is it the birth of Jesus?
Yeah, death. after death. So it'd be
Okay,
death of Jesus. Unless that 35 years or 33 years is literally just no man's land for time.
There's just a weird void in that.
Anyways, so 303 AD, current Roman emperor is Diocletian. I think I got that.
That's a pretty dope name.
Yes. It says, religious context. If there was a quote unquote worst enemies to Christians of all time list, Diocletian and Nero are tied for one. So I know Nero. He was a psychopath.
Wow. No Constantine on that, huh? Okay.
No, Nero's nuts. Like,
I don't know. So was Constantine.
He was, but like, I mean, did Constantine have like fucking gardens that he'd walk through with impaled Christians?
Well, I think that was just mostly Roman.
That's just a Rome thing.
Yeah. That's just a win in Rome kind of thing.
It says, while Nero was more creative in his persecution methods, Diocletian was more structured, organized, and thorough, ruthlessly purging Christians from all facets of society. Acting tropes looking to gain favor with the emperor performed SNL-style plays that brutally mocked Christianity and their rituals. Genesius was one of these actors who led a peak comedy troupe performing with the Christian-hating emperor. The plot involved Genesius as a man on death's door who is terrified of the afterlife, that he needs a priest to come and perform all these silly rituals on him before he goes. The act proceeds as normal until they get to the mock baptism. When the water was poured over Genesius's head, he experienced a sudden spiritual awakening. Instead of delivering his next line, he turned to the emperor and said, "Dude, I'm like super sorry, but I just had a realization that I'm actually Christian now. You should all get baptized because, bro, that shit will blow your fucking mind." The emperor thought it was a joke at first and just part of the act, but when Genesius refused to break character and straight-faced insisted he was dead serious, he was immediately sent away to be tortured. During the punishment, Genesius refused to confess that it was all one big joke or mental lapse. He went out Braveheart style, famously declaring, "Bro, no matter how many times you freaking kill me, I'm still gonna die a Christian." He was eventually beheaded. Sainthood took a little time, about 1,000 years, due to the slight technicality that Genesius had been a lifelong atheist who had never actually set foot in a Christian church or been seen by a priest. They decided there was certainly an exception where if you died for Jesus in a last-minute conversion, that wouldn't really allow you to see a priest. You could still be cast in the role of a saint.
But you also had to perform miracles.
I think that's a trope. Or not a trope, but like a
misconception.
Yeah, but like something silly.
Because I remember like when people were like putting up Mother Teresa for sainthood. I thought there was something about like some people are like, she didn't perform any miracles. I don't like. Yeah, maybe that's just misogyny.
Yeah. Yeah. Women can't perform miracles, Joe. You knew that.
Remember that one time she, like, for 1 second was doubted? And then just continued to be a really nice lady.
Yeah. Nope, not a saint. Get that lady in here that, like, fucking split that guy in half using 2 trees.
Yeah, that was cool. Remember when she set fire to all them pigeons? It's fucking awesome.
That's saint worthy right there.
Fucking metal.
Well, we got it wrong. Dude, the dude had an epiphany getting that water dumped on him. I kind of love it, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, read the room. Like,
yeah, you might want to hold off on that epiphany for like the half hour.
Yeah. Get baptized and kind of work through it, you know?
Yeah.
The show must go on did not. He was like, nope.
Yeah, like, dude, when you're performing in front of the guy who's known for killing Christians, maybe mum the word for a hot second, you know?
Unless that was the plan all along, right? In which case, then there was no epiphany. He was already that, and we wanted to be a martyr.
Sure,
but I don't know, man. That seems like a pretty weird time.
Seems like a paid actor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What are they called again? The crisis actors.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a crisis actor.
He was faking.
Yeah, wasn't actually beheaded. You see him all over the place. Actually,
fucking show me pictures.
Yeah,
can't do it, can you?
Can't do it. See. Oh God. Okay. Well, fact number 3. So
all right, maybe we'll get one of them.
Fact number 3. For centuries, Saint Christopher, the patron saint of travelers, was portrayed as having the head of a dog because Canaanite looked really similar to the word for canine knight. So
I'm gonna go no.
The Canaanite, right, was very similar to canine knight.
I want to go no because, as we've already learned, they didn't like good boys.
Why would he have his head as a dog?
Why would they give him a dog head?
You don't think they red weddinged him, do you?
No, I just think he's been portrayed as a person.
What if they cut his head off and put a dog's head on it? And that's how they killed him. And that's just how people remember him now. He's the guy with the dog head. I mean, hopefully it's a cool dog.
What?
I don't... That's what I was saying. They red weddinged him.
Did they do that at the red wedding?
Have you not?
I remember a lot of people getting stabbed.
Yeah, one of the Starks, the oldest Stark, the one who was leading on the armies, they jumped him during his wedding, cut off his head, killed his wolf.
Is that in the show?
Yes, and then they cut off his head, they cut off the wolf's head, and they put the wolf's head on him, and then they rode him around.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Like, I remember everyone dying, but I don't remember the head cutting off. So
you blacked out hard, huh?
I guess. Well, season 8. So
yeah. Wait, there's a season 8?
No, we're still waiting on it. We're waiting on George to finish the book.
Yeah, fucking for real. I you know what? I'll agree.
Like, if they weren't cool with a good boy just being a saint, I don't think they'd be cool with a dude with a dog head.
Let me ask you, riddle me this though, Batman.
Okay.
Is the Catholic Church known for
blind as a bat? Sorry. Riddler. I know, that's why I did the thing, because I was like, well, he's not going to give me a tee up for a Jim Carrey. So I'm just going to do the Jim Carrey.
No, the Catholic Church is known for a lot of things, but consistency is not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Rules for thee, not for me.
What's a newspaper? No, I'm kidding.
A penguin with a machine gun.
Yeah, obviously.
That's Adam West one.
But no, I got it.
Okay, good.
I might not remember the red wedding, but I remember that.
But I mean, let's go false. If you're feeling it, that's the vibe you got right now. I agree.
I'm just saying they clearly hate dogs.
He hates these dogs.
Yes, man, hates these dogs. God, more dogs.
Dogs everywhere. Get away from the dogs. Okay, for fact number 3, then we're gonna go false. That for centuries, Saint Christopher, saint of travelers, was portrayed as having the head of a dog because because Canaanite sounded a lot like Canaanite. 3, 2, 1, bam! Oh, it's fucking true. It's true. Joe,
none of this makes sense.
It's true.
Fuck
and he got a head of a dog. What? I told you, consistency is not their strong suit.
Okay, well, you know what? You didn't put up a lot of a fight.
Look at that. Look at that fucking dog.
What is happening?
It's not even a cool dog. It's truly just a fucking... They took the weirdest part of the human head too, the back of the head and the ears, and they just slapped the snout of a dog on it. It's like a man wearing a dog mask.
This makes me
upset.
The Catholic Church is frustrating.
Look how many crosses he has, too. Is that like normal? Like
compensating
1,
much?
2, 3, 4. Does that mean he's super Christian?
Well, he's like, if I have more crosses, maybe they won't notice the snout.
They're like, whoa, look at that guy's crosses. Thank God they didn't see my dog.
Hey, buddy, why the long face?
Whoa. He's just like, that's it. This guy's getting a crossing.
I mean, if the bottom one's him, they muscled him up, bro.
Dude, this is like fucking.
He got looks maxed.
Dude, he did. The glow up here between the two is insane.
Ooh.
Fucking look at this. Look at these scrawny little man arms.
I'm telling you, that took a lot of face hammering.
Dude, seriously, what do you think he's doing with this?
That's just his dick.
Yeah. Just fucking
holding this fucking hog, bro.
To the heavens.
They put the snout down there.
That's where the dog's head is. Fucking, it's a greyhound. So it says here, in early Latin text, Christopher was described as a Canaanite from the land of Canaan. Later, scribes and translators misread this as Canaanius, canine-like of the dogs. Medieval scholars saw no reason not to take the text literally, figuring if it says he's a dog man, then he was indeed a dog man. They rolled with it for nearly 1,000 years.
Well, at least they caught up eventually.
Yeah. Before pruning it with the stick thingy, he rebranded him as a proper strapping white man with a proper white baby Jesus. The sacred timeline story of Christopher. He was a super tall giant and wanted to serve the most powerful king in the world. He went to work for a powerful king, but noticed the king would cross himself whenever someone mentioned the devil. He thought the devil must be the real boss, so he quit and went looking for the devil. He came across a band of marauders who served the devil, but then he saw the leader looking nervously at a cross on the side of the road. He realized the devil couldn't be that powerful because he was terrified of Christ. Ergo, Jesus must be the final boss. A hermit convinced him that to serve Christ, he should use his extreme height to help carry people safely across a fast-flowing river. Yada, yada, yada. He carried literal child Christ on his back one day, who was impossibly heavy, went to town to preach about it, survived a bunch of assassination attempts, and was beheaded. In 1969, Vatican time cops officially removed him from the Universal Saint Day calendar. They didn't come out and say he wasn't a saint. They just admitted that the giant carrying Jesus story is almost definitely a metaphor that got a little carried away.
You know what? I think it deserves 2 points. Yeah, they're not very consistent.
Despite his demotion, Christopher remains one of the most popular figures in Catholicism today. He has a bazillion people named after him worldwide and has a #1 best-selling merch line for car visor charms, pendants, and dashboard bobbleheads. Oh, I want a little Saint Christopher.
I think he's also the patron saint of cops.
Oh, I don't want Saint Christopher. I mean, that makes sense, though, little dog.
Yeah, it's only for the canine units.
Yeah. I mean, the patron saint of Saint Christopher. Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. That I'm pretty sure if you extend this picture out, it's an American flag.
Yeah.
That's what he's hoisting up.
100%.
Right. And then all this over here are just liberals trying to hold down the flag, and then he's just able to pull it up from them, you know. All the purple and blue-haired liberals trying to stop him from being American.
That's right, from carrying apparently very thick baby Christ.
The impossible heavy burden of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And the American flag.
That's right.
Freedom.
Little known fact, his real name was Pete Hegseth.
Pete Hegseth.
Yeah. Patron saint of bombing Iranians.
Dude. Patron saint of Budweiser. Saint eggs.
Patron saint of Johnny Walker. Well, I guess that should be Johnny Walker, patron saint of Pete Hegseth.
Well, we did not get it, Joe.
We're not doing great,
but we are.
It's almost like this is nonsense. I feel like
we've gotten nonsense before. We're just not picking up this. Our nonsense-o-meter is off right now.
Well, like you nailed this one. I should have listened to you.
Just about the consistency, right? Sometimes they're like forks
I tried
are evil.
I tried to put rationale on this thing.
I know you don't. That's your number one problem.
That was me. That's
on you. Yeah. Don't try to figure them out. You know.
Yeah.
Some pattern.
Right. They're fluid. You know.
Look, man.
Look, they exist on a spectrum, baby. Don't try to put them in a box.
They're from a society, man.
Yeah, bro. Don't you know?
All right, let's get some. Let's try to get one of these points here. Fact number 4. Also pruned by Vatican time cops in 1969, a lady saint who grew a beard and was crucified for not wanting to get married. Turns out her story likely emerged from a Jesus crucifix statue misidentified as a bearded lady for 500 years because the artist made his robes look like a dress.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes because that. Look, I don't think I think Jesus would think that one's funny. Like, I think he would legit think that's funny.
Also, I like the idea of cross-dressing Jesus.
Dude, yeah. That has to be somewhere, right? There has to be a statue
He's reading a story to children.
Yes. Drag queen Jesus.
Oh, what do you think his his number is?
Oh, fucking
like ABBA?
It's got to be something. It's got to be like some Stephen Curtis Chapman Christian thing, dude.
Does it?
Sorry. It has to be.
Why?
Because it's Jesus.
This is drag queen Jesus. You gotta raise the crowd up.
Here's the thing, dude. Drag queen is just an outside thing. Inside, he's the same. He's the same Jesus that we all know.
You think Jesus likes crappy music?
Whoa.
Insane insult.
Listen. I might have flipped pretty hard on the spectrum of politics here, but Stephen Curtis Chapman's got some bangers still, dude. I will say, let's all pump the brakes really quick.
Okay. You know what? When I see a drag queen come out to Stephen Curtis Chapman, I'll take it back.
Let's all Jesus
out there,
find
listeners,
that funny.
You send me the drag queen rocking Christopher Chattis Kurtman or whatever, and dude, I will remove my comment.
He's got a couple of bangers, dude. Just saying, dude.
Okay.
From a Christian music perspective,
pretty. He went double myrrh,
dude. He did. Double myrrh. Fucking. But I'm gonna say true on this one because I think I want it to be true. I want there to be a drag queen Jesus statue somewhere.
Drag queen Jesus? That's my Jesus.
Okay. That's your buddy Christ.
Yeah. Well, maybe he comes out to Jesus built my heart.
That's a good one.
Little ministry.
Little. We didn't. I know this is a little off topic. We're talking about bands. Didn't ICP come out and say that a lot of their music is reflective of Christianity, or was that just like a troll? I
think they've made a Christian album.
So then he would come out to he'd come out to ICP.
He would work magnets. How do they work? Jesus is a juggalo.
He's a
100%, guy.
He's doing his number. He's doing his bit. He goes down, comes up, and juggle. Oh,
it's like Happy Gilmore's grandma.
Yes, where she's wearing the kiss mask. Oh my god.
Oh, it's amazing.
I think that funny too. All right, and we're gonna go true for fact number 4. That there's a Drag queen Jesus. Somewhere in the world. 3, 2, 1. It is true.
Yes. Finally. Scaves off the 0. Oh no. Oh god, there's a picture. Oh god, there's a picture. Oh man. Oh.
You can't do this to me. You can't send me all this stupid shit. Oh, I can't look at it right now. I gotta share this one first. Okay, I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna read it, and then you'll see it. Boy. God damn it, this is great. The first one is so dumb too. Oh, okay. Bring it in. The original life-size crucifix from the 8th century, which is the first picture.
Life-size?
Apparently.
Fuck yes.
Is apparently where the confusion arose. Okay, so the first ones were. In the East, Jesus was portrayed on a cross wearing robes. In the West, they were used to crucifixes where Jesus is naked, save for a loincloth. Okay, so the West, they depict him more as the death of, okay.
We call it the
confusion. Yes. Yeah, exactly. The confusion. So when statues like this one made their way to Eastern Europe, it looked to the church patrons like a crucified woman, not Jesus. A legend emerged around it of a teenage girl, Wilgefortis, I don't know, who didn't want to get married to a gross old dude. Yeah. So she prayed to become repulsive looking. Her wish was granted, and she subsequently grew a fluffy beard. Her father had her crucified for defiance, and she became celebrated as the patron saint of unwanted husbands. Called upon by women stuck in shitty marriages, victims of domestic abuse, and sufferers of unwanted facial hair. So, like, okay, wait, can we go back real quick? So that's like a really serious thing to be a saint of.
Yeah, I would know. Like halfway through, I was going to make a Lilith fair joke, and then you came out with that line. I was like, I'll just talk about
a fucking. I got whiplash on how serious we need to take this saint, because it's like, oh, this ridiculous story, and there's some apocryphal thing, and it's so dumb. But she gives women the strength to push back against abuse.
Yeah,
like, fuck.
Her dad crucified her for getting facial hair.
Yeah, dude. Lead with that before Joe and I are just like shitting on this stupid saint. Oh, it protects.
Let's talk about. Get back to drag queen Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, she protects abused women.
Oh shit.
Fuck me.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna show you the picture though.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to do your best.
All right.
I'll show you the first one. So the second one's actually the one that got me the hardest. The first one is funny though. Okay. Right.
Sure.
And then Bree sent another one.
Boy. Looks pretty standard. Like from what I can see, it looks pretty like just a standard crucifixion. Yeah, looks like Jesus in a robe.
I'm just trying to
zooming in more.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to get a good glimpse of it.
Okay.
I mean, that,
like not a great face, but like
that looks like
it doesn't
guy,
read
though.
lady to me.
Yeah, it looks like a guy.
Doesn't read bearded lady to me. Kind of bug-eyed.
But very bug-eyed.
Very bug-eyed, but
kind of
doesn't
bored.
read. Like also, like most of the time on the crucifix, his eyes are closed.
Yeah, he's dead.
These ones wide open.
Mm-hmm. I think the crucifix is supposed to look. It's the death of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So he's dead on the cross, and then he's risen again.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, it's funny. I think my cross is out now. I'm looking at it. So the Protestant cross, interesting fact, right? There's a reason why there is no Jesus on it, because the Protestants celebrate the resurrection more than the crucifixion. So they do remove Jesus from the cross because he's resurrected. A little interesting, huh? So if you ever see technically, I think a crucifix does technically have Jesus on it. I think that's a technical crucifix, where an empty cross is just the cross.
Sure. Okay.
I'm just saying, dude, if somebody says, get the crucifix, and you grab a cross, you fucked up. The vampire's gonna get you.
All right, it's been a while since I've had to exorcise the demons. So I'll keep that in mind.
You know what? What if like next fucking Wednesday something comes down to that? You're welcome.
Okay, when I'm on double fucking Jeopardy.
When fucking Russell Crowe pops out of nowhere.
It's Amelia
Russell Crowe. Crucifix.
Yeah. It's Amelia Pope's the exorcist.
Yes. Throw me that crucifix.
Yeah.
You have a cross and a crucifix. You don't know, but now you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yep. You throw him the cross. He's like, oh, no. And he dies.
Yeah. You fool.
The end of the Catholic cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the next one that got me, though. Right? Ready for this?
Oh, I'm not. All right. That's a bit different. It's just a blonde lady. It's just a blonde lady.
So actually, this makes sense, though. So if this is supposed to be her, I'm assuming this is actually the depiction of her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the depiction of her. This is what this.
That's what they thought was a woman was.
This is a painting of her. Now that makes sense because a lot of crucifixions that happened did not complete the cross, right?
Oh, right.
And a lot of Christians that went and got crucified said that this is the way they do it. They didn't complete it,
right?
So for that
just
reason,
a couple of
Jesus had the cross. No,
it was special. He's a special boy.
Yeah, Saint Willigefortis. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you pronounce that, dude. So fucking sue me.
Willigefortis. Yeah.
Willigefortis. Maybe you have to say it in an accent.
It's a Willigefortis.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's German, Willigefortis.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you have it. And then I'm gonna check out the one that the writer sent. Oh my God. I'm sending it to you, Joe. This is okay. Here you go. We didn't get the drag queen Jesus. I think this is going to be as close as we're going to get to drag queen Jesus. Let me send it to you. Text it over.
I was going to say, I mean, drag queen Jesus. I was like, well, that's drag queen Jesus. Good job.
I mean, this one, the writer said this one's from the 1700s.
Oh, he's in a corset.
Mm-hmm. Drag queen Jesus. Yeah.
That's 100% drag queen Jesus. I mean, look
now
at
just
like
imagine.
Who is? I mean, Jesus just Bella the ball there.
Yep. So this is how the RuPaul drag walk would go. That would be lifted up, drag queen Jesus, right?
Like I'm sure, I'm pretty sure that Jesus is on the new season of Queer Eye.
Listen, like it goes up. She's on the cross.
Yep.
Lights go.
Yep.
Come back on. Cross is empty. Right. Fucking and then she pops out of the ground.
Rock of Ages.
Like that whatever Charlie Kirk's wife style. Like WWE rockets out of the ground.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
All right.
Fucking drag queen Jesus.
Hey, at least we got one right.
I think, honestly, I honestly do not think Jesus would give a flying fuck, because he just gave. It's like every time, even when Jesus fails, it's still like he's helping somebody. You know,
right? Yeah.
Drag queen Jesus helps the abused women. You know, like
good for drag queen Jesus.
Yes, I'm proud of you, drag queen Jesus. God, hold on, I gotta share this again because we couldn't stop looking at drag queen Jesus.
Boy,
that I totally forgot. We should have called this out. Who the hell is this little guy? What the hell is he doing down here? Is he serenading drag queen Jesus? And why is one shoe off?
Yeah, it's Tarantino.
This is Tarantino, babyface, baby Tarantino.
Yeah. Stealing a shoe.
Oh, well, so the writer just texted me. She pruned it from. There's a fiddler as a part of the story. For
Fiddler? Hardly knew her.
Yeah, well, that's him. Babyface fiddler. It's kind of like Little Drummer Boy, but he plays the fiddle. So
he's basically Mozart.
All right, well, we got one right, so we're in the clear for that. So we're gonna move to fact number 5. Saint Lawrence is the patron saint of comedians and barbecue.
Because wow, that's a wide range there.
Mm-hmm. Because as he was being burned alive, he shouted one-liners like, "Turn me over, I'm done on this side." That's just sad, to be honest.
Also, I don't know if you want to be then remembered while barbecuing.
Yeah, barbecues. This feels false.
A little morbid there.
Like, I feel like, are they burning Fozzie Bear?
You know? Is this thing on?
Yeah. Oh.
Waka waka.
Feels a little hot over here. Yeah. It's like a sauna in here. Waka waka waka.
Right. You remember how your dad always hated you touching the thermostat? Tough crowd.
Get that guy that throws fish over here.
Where's the chef?
Get the chef. Oh, the chef's selling the produce so people can throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. They're just like talking fruit that they throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go false. What do you think?
I'll go with you.
Feels a little sad.
I think your radar is a little closer than mine. So
yeah. Okay. Then for fact number 5, we're gonna go false. That St. Lawrence, patron saint of comedians and barbecues, because he was being burned alive and he threw out one-liners. 3, 2, 1, bam. It's true. How sad is that?
Also, I'll never look at Fozzie Bear the same way.
Oh my. St. Lawrence is no folk legend either. He's a real deal, 100% authenticated grade A USDA choice time cop sanctioned sacred timeline saint. In 258 AD, Emperor Valerian has issued an edict that all Christian clergy be executed. They killed the Pope and began lining up the priests, bishops, and deacons. Lawrence worked directly for the Pope, managing all the gold and property accumulated by the church. The Romans gave Larry 2 choices: hand over the gold and maybe die, or definitely die. He chose door number 1 and asked for 3 days to gather up the riches. The Romans waited on their wagons full of gold and other treasures, but Larry had other plans. He spent those 3 days distributing out every last cent of the church's money to the poor, the blind, the orphaned, and the sick.
Good for him, dude.
When the deadline arrived, he gathered up all the marginalized people he had given the riches to in the courtyard and told Romans, "Behold, here are the treasures of the church." All the people.
Fucking way to go, Larry.
The Romans were so humiliated by this stunt that they sentenced him to an extra terrible execution. They prepared a massive iron grill with coals underneath, stripped him down, and tied him to the rack to be barbecued alive. Larry remained impossibly calm as he lit the coals, and after cooking him for a while, he looked over at the executioner and delivered his famous line, "This side is done, turn me over and eat." It was also reported that as he neared death, he said, "I'm cooked enough now." He is one of the most widely venerated saints in the Roman Catholic Church. His feast day is August 10th, as there is a reoccurring meteor shower around that time they called the Tears of St. Lawrence. The flashing lights in the sky symbolize the sparks from his grill. Oh, dicey. Larry, is he getting barbecued now? Is that what they're saying every year?
Dog. That's how you get that good smoke flavor.
Larry has a diverse portfolio as patron saint of librarians, and archivist, as he worked for the Pope. B, cooks, butchers, and barbecues for obvious reasons. Mm-hmm. And C, comedians for his killer 80s movie one-liners and wicked comedic timing.
Now I'm just envisioning him as Danger Rodney Field.
Whoa, getting a little hot over here.
Yeah. Hey, ooh, is that your wife? Ooh.
Oh, no respect.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the matter with you? You want some money? What are you, deaf or blind? He's both, sir. Oh. So, yeah. Fuck, dude. I did not think fucking Lawrence was gonna be a fucking beast, dude. Because he came back. That's the thing.
That's why, yeah, I would have ran.
Yeah. Distribute the shit and then just bounce.
I was like,
right?
you idiots gave me 3 days? I'm out.
Dude, he came back.
Like, yeah, I'll give you the gold.
Well, I mean,
I'm gone, bro.
Well, that's why there's no Saint Joe, like.
Yeah, that's also why Joe's alive.
Yeah. You know what's awesome? Being not executed.
You know what's cool? Not being cooked, bruh. Like, I get to enjoy barbecue, my guy.
Dude, he fucking tanked it, made jokes, and then died. Dude, no revolt. Nobody stopped it. That's what's nuts to me. He just gave him a shitload of gold.
Everyone was like, thanks for the paycheck later.
Thanks for the gold, and thanks for telling us that we're like the cool part of the church and everything.
Yeah. Anyways, enjoy the cookout.
Okay, can I paint something else too real quick? Because we're just gonna have to do another reactionary video of like old school paints. Like old school because like look, so here's him.
Man, they buff everybody up, huh?
But look at this.
Yeah. Well, it's hot.
He's wearing no, that's pants. He's got pants on. Those are leggings, bro.
I thought those were.
That's what I thought too.
But I thought he was just went pantsless.
No, these are pants.
Tight, man. That's a tight fit.
That is very tight. Like dude's wearing like a G-string or something under that.
Yeah, that's.
What's those jeans or what's the leggings off TikTok that's supposed to make your ass huge? That's what he's wearing.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they have like special cuts for like chicks to make their ass like fill it out or whatever. That's what he's wearing.
Look, here. I mean, if I had a butt like that, I'd show it off too.
Yeah. Look at that guy, dude. That guy is just uncomfortable.
Or he just wants his leg to cook evenly.
Well, like, look at him. He's like, like, I don't get paid enough for this. God, everybody in these pictures are so fucking funny. Like, look at this guy.
I mean, it's just a painting.
I know that's what makes this shit funny. Like, like this dramatic scene. They're cooking this dude alive, St. Lawrence, after being a baller. And look at this face here. He's just like,
yeah,
dude, fucking that. It looks like his dad is his mom's dad. Like.
Yeah, he's depicting them as the bad guys.
I mean, I guess. Like, yeah. I just don't know if they're all. I don't know if the painter. I mean, Lawrence looks okay, a little balding. I mean,
it might have cooked off. To be fair.
Wow, just made it depressing, Joe. I mean, he was also.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the guy getting cooked alive.
He's also. He's also a monk. Or he worked for the Pope, so maybe they had the friar tuck kind of thing going on.
Yeah, could have. Also, as a man who's burned himself on a barbecue, there was no way he's cracking one-liners, guy.
Dude, look. Fucking,
it's a real nice story.
That's the miracle, dude. Yeah. That was his miracle.
Mm-hmm.
He's built different, Joe.
Sure.
Maybe, you ever think maybe you're just a wuss? Like, does that ever cross your mind?
I mean, it crosses my mind all the time.
Yeah. This dude tanked it. Fucking barbecued alive.
No.
Now, in his defense, this doesn't look like something they normally do. So they probably whipped it together, and it was probably not.
Maybe it was high enough off the coals. It actually wasn't that hot.
Yeah. What if he just pretended? I'm burning.
Oh man. Oh, I'm done on this side.
And then just plays dead like James Brown. And then they put him in a tomb, and he's like, ha, ha, ha. He comes dancing out of the tomb. Yeah, he comes dancing out of the tomb. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, dude, we legit got everything wrong except for one. So that's good. That is our bare minimum that we need.
Hey, our little miracle, huh?
No, we didn't. The writer said, no, we did not take the half point. Joe was being snarky about it.
We didn't take it.
He was being too proud.
Yeah.
But this is a part one of
That's me getting put on hot coals and having principles. Okay.
Is this the miracle that you just shrugged off half a point?
I got that question wrong. I didn't get it right. No, I didn't get it right. We got it wrong.
So this is a part one, though. There's a multi-part series, dude. We have more saints to cover.
Maybe we can go 3 for 5 average.
Yeah. Well, and we have 10,000 saints to get through.
We're going through the whole pantheon,
We're going through every single one.
We're going through multiverse. We're going through Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth Prime.
Yeah. I think one of the Earths has I know they all canonically have, Jesus, but I think one, I can't remember which Earth where Jesus actually rolled up. So I think there is one. It's like,
is that the one with Hercules? Oh wait, that's Marvel.
Yeah, that's Marvel. No, there's a Hercules in DC as well.
Well, yeah, I mean Hercules is
just like there's
public domain.
Technically a Thor in DC too. Not Thor.
We all know.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, we got 1 out of 5, which I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get 0.
Yeah.
So go team. Fucking nailed it. I'm excited to see what happens next week, dude.
Nailed it. To the cross, huh?
Oh.
Huh? Ma?
A little bad choice of framing there, Joe.
Framing? Like a cross?
All right, well, you want to you want to close this one out?
There you have it. That was this week's Allegendly podcast. Slow start. Okay, but next week, part 2. We'll see if we'll go 5 for 5. Bring that average up. So come back next week for the thrilling conclusion of All Saints Allegendly. All Saints, all day. The All Podcast. Follow us on socials. Blue Sky, TikToks at Allegendly. Hit a button. Hit a like button. Hit a dislike button. Hit a subscribe button. Ring a bell. Fucking knock on the door. Blow out a window. Whatever you gotta do. Email us if you feel like it. If you got all your playlists for drag, cross-dressing Jesus, send this to us at allegendly.podcast@gmail.com. And until next time,
we'll barbecue around later.
Yeah, why not?
We'll drag you around.
That's one barbecue I don't want to get invited to.
Yeah. Well, you got free money there.
Oh, I do like money.
Mm-hmm. You just had to watch a dude get barbecued.
Look, when life gives you barbecue, find the patron saint of mashed potatoes.
Hey, Lawrence would have found that funny. Because he's the patron saint of comedy.
And barbecue. No twofer. Real diverse portfolio, that guy.